Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. A lot is happening in Rivers State right now. There seem to be underground moves going on back to back per second over the issue of Fubara, the suspended governor of Rivers State, and Wike. And a lot of things are being laid on the table. It's not about Wike alone. They're bringing a lot of things to the table. And of course, the Simplified elders have met with former governors of Rivers State, and they have one or two things to marshal out, and they have decided to make their points known also in this whole peace deal. I can tell you for free, everybody's bringing a lot of things on the table. How Fubara react to this is up to him, really. But before we go into the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel. All right, quickly, for one of the Wike's allies who happened to be in some of the peace deal discussions said something quite unique, and he have his grievances against Fubara, and he mentioned some of which must be met by Fubara. Else, it's not gonna be a deep peace deal, but it's not gonna be a peaceful deal, but it's going to be something that will still haunt them all in future. And according to him, he said Fubara will have to apologize to members of the State Assembly, whom he seized their salaries for 2 years. I think apology is not so big. But he also said he should also apologize to all those he abused, including the local government chairman, which is including himself. He seized their allocations. He believes that all those times that the likes of them and the rest say that they actually have their allocations, that he seized the allocations, he should apologize to them. Then that's the Chidilois and Co., the local government chairman then, and also their allocations. You should return them all in full. So there can be no meaningful reconciliation without justice. The imagination and speculation about reconciliation may further exacerbate the situation. This is all come from Chidilois, but let's find out what the Simplified elders are saying on this matter. Well, in a show of solidarity and appreciation, the Simplified Rivers Elders Forum, led by its convener, Honorable Ike Thomas Amadi, as at some few hours ago, paid a courtesy visit to former Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada George. The delegation was warmly received at Chief Ada George's residence, where heartfelt tributes were paid to the elder statesman for his steadfast support of the incumbent governor, Sir Simlalai Fubara GSSRS, and for his consistent advocacy for peace and unity in the state. Honorable Amadi, speaking on behalf of the forum, praised Chief Ada George's principled stance during turbulent times in the state's politics. We are here to thank you for standing firm with the governor in his effort to sustain peace in Rivers State. Your courage and wisdom as the founding father of the state remain a source of encouragement to us, he said. Now, adding a gendered voice to the call for peace, Mrs. Wanimom Prince will acknowledge the enduring impact of leaders like Chief Ada George. She noted that Rivers women remain deeply committed to stability and good governance. We acknowledge the vital role former governors like you have played and continue to play in preserving peace. Without peace, there can be no meaningful development, she stated. In his response, Chief Rufus Ada George expressed gratitude for the visit and reaffirmed his support for Governor Fubara's administration. He emphasized the importance of reconciliation and urged all stakeholders to rally around the state's leadership. Governance is a continuous process. The future of the Rivers State lies in peace and unity. We urge all stakeholders to support the ongoing effort to consolidate peace and stability in our state, Chief Ada George said, highlighting the need for collective effort in embracing the reconciliation between Governor Fubara and his predecessor, Chief Nyesom Wike, the current Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. The meeting was attended by several prominent figures, including Chief Sarah Igbe, Honorable Bonna Nwoke, and Eze Kingsley Ogundu, reflecting the broad-based support for Governor Fubara's peace-driven leadership. And for the Rivers women, they said not a dime from Fubara should leak into the hands of Dr. Chidilois. I think he's speaking more on a personal level, political gain more. He also needs apology. Amazing. I wonder what he's looking for. Allocation for our location alarm. My colleague is in the house also take on the standpoint of Chidilois on his conditions that Fubara must meet, or else there won't be meaningful reconciliation.
Well, I think that people like Chidi Lloyd, the former chairman, those guys are more concerned about, what will benefit them. But we're looking at the generality of the people of Rivers State. As much as we are looking for peace, Nigerians want to see democracy return back, the unconstitutional move not being sustained. Because I tell you the whole truth that if Bola Ahmed continues to sustain, the emergency rule and allowing a retired military man to be in Rivers State, it will stand against him even during the period of elections because it is outrightly unconstitutional. And yes, exactly. If he allows it to continue, the people of Rivers State would take their own stand because unfortunately, this has never happened in the history of Nigeria. Whether we like it or not, Ibas is a stranger in Rivers State. Staying back there, soaking all their money. We've not seen anything that he has done. All what the man says, I was sent here to bring peace. Now, the two parties are meant to, he was meant to have kind of committee, and even the Senate, they were supposed to be meeting by now, to see. There is absolutely nothing they are doing.
Political talk.
So, which means that this whole thing, I don't know where it's heading, but the uncertainty is already there. Let's not make it climax. That's why we are trying to see how they can foster peace, restore peace back to Rivers State. So if anybody is coming in and expecting somebody to genuflect before him, because you are who? You are a former governor. You are one in a million people in Rivers State. Being in that position was strictly by privilege. Election is when you win an election, you are under the employ of the people. That is why at one time the people have the right to say, we don't need you, we want to sack you. And that's when you pass through a recall process. They can sack you, the people can sack you. You understand? That's a pointer to the fact that they don't want you to be. So if you have that privilege of standing in for the people, and don't try to make the situation because you are in Wike's camp, you want to make it too cumbersome. And I would say that even his opinion does not really matter in this whole thing. Yes, let's tell ourselves the truth. We are talking about two people here, and that's Wike. Wike will talk to his own people. Fubara here also will talk to his own people. We want to see a situation whereby, that elephant meal of Rivers State is properly divided, because unfortunately that is what is happening in Nigeria. The people are not even the concern of leaders again. What we're looking at, how would we divide this elephant cake that belongs to Rivers State? That seems to be the most important concern, So however the president can do it, I think he should bring in some level of expertise in handling this situation so that it will not escalate beyond this. Forget about Chili Lloyd, so whatever he says, you must beg this person. Beg them for what? Didn't they decamp? We don't want to go in there because we are pursuing it. Because if you want to look at everything critically, we know where this whole thing can get to. But nobody want to go there. Peace is what everybody is targeting. And as much as peace is what everybody is targeting, for the sake of the people of Rivers State, the president needs to step in and do the needful so that peace can be restored. That's just my standpoint.
Let's just hope that all parties involved will find a way around this peace talk. But for Dr. Chidi Lloyd to be asking for a special apology for himself and his friends and his colleagues, wow, what a tall order. And the Rivers women are saying, not a kobo, a dime. Shikom dele kobo. No go see. Let's meet in our comment section.